Okay. All right. It's pretty bright, but that's okay. Let me test everything. You know what? I kind of want some background music. What kind of background music do I want? Hey, IZ830, Gundam Wing, Sonic Front music. Oh yeah, Sonic Frontier. Oh, Zionic Front. I thought they were referring to Sonic Frontiers, which has some good music, but yeah, Zionic Front. Let's see here. I actually have no idea if this is going to get picked up on the stream. Lucky Cantrell 13, something from Thunderbolt? Yeah, that might actually happen. I found this mix. It's not that much stuff though, actually. Oh. 86 songs. That's a good one. All right. Now, I don't think it's playing the music. I actually don't intend for it because this would get... Although I bet my mic is picking it up, isn't it? That is right. Okay, yeah, that's a good level. Well, hey everyone. Yeah, I get yeah, sup NeoX. Yeah, I just decided I got some cool stuff that I want to open, unbox, look at. Man, they'll all probably have their own videos in one way or another, but I figure I would start opening up some stuff here. That real grade Epion, though, yes, I agree with that. I'm gonna move my chat over here, easier to see. Let's see. Let's get started. What should I start with? Because I have something really cool, but I'm gonna let people kind of trickle in. Okay, this is what we're gonna start off with. All right, so this is HCM Pro. This is my first HCM Pro. 1/200 scale. This is the RX 178 Gundam Mark II. This is the Titans version. I had never heard about this before, but I saw this super cheap on AmiAmi. It was pre-owned. And I was like, hey, I'd like to see what this is all about. And I gotta say, it is probably the coolest line of figures I didn't know about. Let's zoom this in a little bit. Okay, so this is a pretty small figure. Like here is, I was working on this today. I just did a gloss coat on it, so yeah, it's nice and glossy. Here's a high grade. This is the Pale Rider Space type. And this is the HCM Pro. When you feel it, it feels like a model kit. It moves like a model kit. In fact, now I got this used, so I don't know if it had more building that went along with it, but yeah, you have things on runners actually in this. Now I see where some things were cut. So again, this was used. Someone might have, cut it to build. I don't know how much of it was actually like together in the package. But this is pretty amazing. I will actually, in fact, collect these. Here is something that's cool too. Like I love the detail they have down. There's silver in the pistons, and it goes into the gold. I mean, that's something I like to add anyway. But man, this thing it's got some good proportions. All the articulation you would expect, and it doesn't fall apart like a model kit. It's almost like an action figure. It has some other neat details too, like you could pull out the front of the chest and see the cockpit area and just, the inside workings. Isn't this cool? I love it. So I'm going to try to get as many of these as I can, actually. I also like their size so they don't take up space. Here is actually, it's standing next to the Star Wars action figures. This is the newest Luke they just came out with. Yeah, it's like that same scale. It's funny. I love this scale of action figures. I have a bunch of stuff. I have a bunch of those Marvel ones in this scale. Aliens, Predator, G.I. Joe. And so there's more to this. So like there's some more stuff I can build. Here's where you can change. I think the hand is molded into the gun, which is completely fine for me. The only thing is, and it told me this when I was purchasing it, was missing the shield connector. And I thought that would be fine. I could mess around with some plastic I have and probably fashion one of my own. Or I could use the old trusty blue tack. Yeah, the Mark II is always badass, that's for sure. Even though that blue tack is visible. Yeah. I'm gonna start getting more of these things. You know what? Let me try something on here. Let's see. I'm actually using the nippers on this. All right, hand comes off nice, but it seems to fit in there good. Okay, yeah, that's great. I like the idea of the hands molded in, but then here's the thing: if I was going to pose him with this beam saber, would I be able to take this off? And it looks like you can, but it's in there pretty good. I could break that. It's a separate piece, all right. I'll have to figure out how I'm supposed to get this out. Anyway, the head unit, extra V-fin, extra hands, the manual. Okay, yeah, it looks like you build the shield. It doesn't show that the beam saber handles actually come off. Oh, no, it does. It literally does. My mistake. Let's see. Yep, okay. You just have to get it just right. Anyway, that's nice. So you can actually take off the beam blade handle. Cool. So I could have him in a pose like this, and it poses really well. Let's see how far back. You don't even need it to do that far. It's unnecessary. That's cool. All right. Man, I am thirsty. My wife ordered smoothie, waiting for that to be here. Okay. I'm gonna toss everything back in here. But I really like this line. This is super high quality. I've already looked at some of the prices, and these aren't super expensive, but if you're already buying robot spirits and model kits, it's like, then there's like kind of the value question. And I almost feel like the size of this is the value for me, because this doesn't take up a lot of room, but it's highly detailed and highly articulated. Let's see. All right. Oh, let's put this in here. Okay. Next up, we've got this interesting one here. Advance of Zeta, RGM 79C, GM Type C. But what line of toy is this? Candy Business Department. So this is another thing that was used. This came with a hobby magazine in Japan. And so someone, was having this sold. Yeah, hobby magazine. And to be honest, it's nothing amazing. It's just that I don't know if there's any other iteration of this mobile suit anywhere. And this could be a good reference for a custom. So anyway, just the RGM with, like, the colors on this are awesome, but the articulation, it's not really supposed to have a lot, but even where it does have articulation, like here, that makes sense. Here, that makes sense, but like this arm and the shield comes off, and it's made to come off and turn around, but like, it's just the arm is in a weird spot. You'd have to like mess with it until you get like a super dynamic pose. Something like this probably. The head seems to be kind of limited. But this looks cool. I mean, it's interesting because it looks like, even though it's small, it looks like a model kit that had a custom paint job done on it. Titans are cool. I love it. Hatter's even working on a suit, customizing it in Titans, doing this sort of method where I don't think we see this in the kits as much as we see them in the reference materials, but having that orange line that goes across and that separates like the darker blue and the gray or black or whatever. Yeah. Anyway, that is that. Again, both of these I spent under $10 a piece, or something like that, and then the shipping, because I had to get it from Japan, but still, great price for this. I love this. I cannot wait to get more of that line. I think the next one I want to get is I saw a GM Sniper and a Rigazi. Okay. Next up, this is the big one. Okay. This is the big one. This came to me all the way from Australia, from one of the first supporters of the channel, Santo Bell. He is a fan of G-Saviour, as am I. Actually, what I'm going to do here is I'm trying to be really careful with this because it is fragile. But it is a custom-made, master-grade G-Saviour. One of a kind. This doesn't exist anywhere. Look at that weathering detail on it. How awesome is this? Right? I love it. I love having this one-of-a-kind, just badass mobile suit, tons of details. I'll be doing a closer look with a video to look at it specifically, but even in the shot right here looking at it, it looks great. I even posted a video of it on my TikTok, the Gundam Explained TikTok. Something I wasn't using too much. I am now, though, because it really gets the word out there. There are people on there that... so many people. It's the billboard of the internet, pretty much. So let me head back. Oh, speaking of, yeah, he was just pinging me. Yeah, because when I got it in, there was a little bit of it that I needed help with. Man, there's even more details. Okay, I've got to show this off. Okay, so on that little interesting flight unit on the back that these things have, there's a cool sticker. You can barely see it within the weathering. It says Gundam. Yeah, there we go. There's some good. I really like this, especially on the shoulders, because the G-Saviour had those lines or whatever. I don't really know how to replicate because I have the high grade. But wow, this is fantastic. Yeah, thanks to Santo Bell for sending it in. This will be an awesome video for people to see. Okay, let's head back. All right, some of this music is not doing it for me. I'm gonna switch to something. Okay. Anyway, there's that. Okay, so, but here's the thing, you know, coming all the way from Australia, we'll get to this one in a second. It was pretty awesome that he decided to throw in some extras, which is pretty awesome. You know, I don't know the details, but I know he's got his own operation of some kind where he's getting a lot of cool model kit stuff in often. So, might need some room here. Okay. All right, so first of all, action image version yellow. This is awesome. I love effect parts. I have so many mobile suits that work together, or that go together, that I want to be able to, you know, pose together and use these effect parts. This is really awesome. All right, let's see what else. All right, this is neat. Let's see. Oh, hey, Santo Bell is in the chat. Good timing. Yeah, just showing off the Mark II. I mean the Mark II, the G-Saviour. And since you're on at the moment, I'll have to show you like I was... It looks so good on video. When it focuses, like, look at that. The colors pop, that weathering, and then like the decal placement too. Like this thing, one of a kind. Oh, don't show me. One of a kind. Super awesome. Anyway, thanks a lot. All right. Okay, I'm gonna switch back again. Okay, so let's look at this. This is like, you know, the whatchamacallums. I was just watching a whole video about these in, New York City, how they're like perpetually everywhere. That is a neat thing to have alongside some mobile suits. Because I've been looking to increase some of the stuff I have in my displays to have more of the diorama look. And here's another one. Dang, I'll be able to build quite the facility. And so it's cool. In the picture, it looks like there's a mech of some kind. Anyway, thanks, that's cool. Also, some red effect parts. Very awesome. Oh, I love it. They have, my favorite things are these stands for effect parts. I have a whole bunch for lasers for the core fighters. Well, you can't see them. I have them behind me. I have like a little... Oh, I wonder if I did this. Yeah, and then I did... Hold on. This is going to be funny. I'm going to see if I can zoom. I don't know if this will really work, but in the background, there's the two core fighters, some explosions, some lasers shooting. That's exactly what these things do. It's pretty cool. All right, how do I get this back to that? To that, to that, to that. So, awesome. Thank you for that. Let's see what else. Oh, lovely. This is amazing. I was literally just window shopping this, by window like monitor window shopping this to have for display. Awesome. Can't have enough stands, especially stuff that have like the hanger stuff. Yeah, this along with those, exactly the stuff I need. Thanks a lot, man. That's awesome. Hey, Ian. What's going on, man? Santo Bell, the damage took forever. Glad it worked out. Yeah, it looks great, man. And I'm going to be doing a deep dive look like I do with some of the Gunpla that I do. And then Santo Bell, I thought they'd work out for showing off your spirits, kits, and videos. Yeah. That's a great idea, especially, yeah, when I'm having them set up. I have a little place behind here on the curtains where I will place stuff, and yeah, I'd like to have like, yeah, having those rafters or whatever they're called, like in the foreground with the depth of field to the background. I don't know, that'll be fun. Ian Hansen, not much, just got home from the movies. What did you see, John Wick 4? You know, I liked John Wick 1, didn't care for John Wick 2. I thought John Wick 3 was really good. Okay, you know what? Very strange. I feel like the stream is lagging behind a whole lot, but okay. You did. Cool. Oh, Santa Bell took the kids to see Dungeons & Dragons. So John Wick 4, Dungeons & Dragons. I want to see both of those. That's actually a good idea. I think the family could see that. Dungeons & Dragons. But anyway. Now this is cool because this is from Australia. Check this out. Fridge magnets. But these are like nice. Like, look at that. Let's see. I'm gonna, is this an easy open? Man, how do they package stuff down there in Australia? It's pretty interesting. Okay. Wow, this is nice. Huh, I'm probably gonna keep one around here and put some up on the fridge. Oh, some more. Oh, looks like money. Okay, this way, yeah, I will be able to recognize Australian money. if I'm ever down there. That is cool. Oh. Here we go. Good day, mate. Good on ya. Crikey. Mate. I'm not going to try all of them. But that is really cool too. Huh. Made in China though. Made in China. No, I'm joking. That's... Hold on, I got it. We can try this out. Ah, perfect. Ah, just like a shrimp on the barbie, eh? I don't know. That didn't make any sense. But no, that's pretty cool. Thanks. Thanks, Santo Bell. Thanks a lot. Okay. What's up, kiddo? Oh, okay. Kiddo's watching. Ian Hansen, all right, new Patreon tier. Make Adam do random impressions when... Yeah, I like doing them. It's fun to joke around. We call it a stubby holder, but I think you guys say cooler. Yeah, I think so. I think we say koozie. Koozie. Yeah, I think that's the word, actually. As crazy as it sounds. That's cool. Very cool. That's a great idea, actually, because I always have these cans here with me on the desk. Anyway, just a few more things. Look at that kangaroo. Oh my gosh. I know who wants this. Lucas? Kangaroo? There you go. And, of course, koala. It makes sleeping noises. I don't know if that's coming through. All right, Lucas. And now this is awesome. We were just out shopping and buying socks, and my youngest and my wife saw some animal socks, and so here's some more animal socks. That is awesome. Hey, here you go. All right, well that was that. Koozie, cooler, tomato. Really though? Really? Santo Bell, stubby refers to a short, wide beer bottle. Oh, okay. Interesting. All right, so next up, we're going to look at that Metal Robot Spirits Wondwort. Let me try to give myself some room here real quick. And then, Lucas, you can grab these too. Okay. Okay. All right. Here is this. Oh. Metal Robot Spirits RX 124 Gundam TR6 Wondwort. Japanese TR6 Japanese. Love these. Glad to get this. It's Advance of Z, and even right now on P Bandai they have the add-on expansion parts for this that actually works with the Hazel also, and I need to hurry up and pre-order that. I haven't yet because I had already blown my budget not anticipating that, so you know how that goes. All right, so let's take a look at this. Let me change the music real quick. All right. Stands, always love them. You gotta love stands. Ray stands, Ghostbusters. All right. Or stands like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Okay. Just getting the stand ready, so as soon as I feel like I'm gonna drop it, I can place it down. Okay. Yeah, the new upgrade. Yeah, all these things. Oh. Okay. Let's get this open. All right. Oh, you know what? I think some of this Gundam music might, I don't know if that's picking up, but I want to make sure it's not going over and then getting dinged for it. Okay. All right, so this is super tiny. This is like, Ian, this is like one of those Earth 3 or whatever those types of Gundams were. Okay, so Wondwort was such a good boss in Breaker 3. Okay, see, I need to get to that. And speaking of, oh yeah, the Core Gundam. Thank you, Ian. Speaking of Breaker 3, Zionic Shadow's been bringing it up a lot more, and I keep forgetting. I need to get back to playing Breaker 3 some more. I think we even played that for a second. Anyway, this is pretty neat. This is an interesting looking... I guess this is when they were able to, before, while Titans and Federation was still a thing, they were able to get mobile suits to be this small. I mean, of course, it does have its add-ons, but yeah, super small. I mean, now I'm like, you know, I paid a certain amount for this. Is that really all this is? Let's see. Got that. Well, I'm taking stuff out. Let me... That's cool. Love the detail. Yeah, and another thing, since I am now way more familiar with a lot of other Gundam outside of UC, I think I'd appreciate playing Breaker more now. I like the MRD aspect, but depending on the suit, the price point does not always justify the cost. Exactly. And I'm thinking, almost thinking that with this, although it's like, this is such a unique suit to have in the first place. But it's interesting, because I feel like the Hazel we got, totally worth the price. And then I see this and I'm like, well, compared to the Hazel, but again, this is pretty unique. I heard myself talking. My son's watching the live stream. Okay, so... Wow, not a lot here. It's almost like maybe I don't even need to do a review. Ooh, probably gonna wait for the Titans color. You know, Ian, that is excellent. I didn't even think about that. Has that ever been talked about, where they're gonna re-release, like if they release that Hazel, I think they would call it a Hazel 2 maybe? If they re-released it. By the way, I cannot wait for that smoothie to get here. Oh, it's like a health smoothie, fruit smoothie, whatever. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, you know what? There's not much here. I might as well go into it, although, like, look at the instructions. Why does it have to have so much? So, let's look. So it'll look cool when we get it all together, but yeah, it's going to be tiny. Good thing about that is I'm going to be able to fit it on the shelf. Okay, let's get started on all that. All right. It shows me this thing. Oh, here we go. The weird instructions that are like visual based at an angle, and I have to try to like figure out. Oh, so they're calling it Hazel Titan color. That's awesome. I guess I missed that, but dude, I'm buying that. That I don't mind. The recolor, because I just love them both. Oh, this is interesting. There, as you turn it, it turns on its own, almost like a gear system. All right, so we do that. Oh, I choose. Oh, I get it. I was wondering why there was two. This is like that, I guess, sort of like a heat blade. And this one's like lit up. Oh, what the? All right, that plugs in. Hey, Lucas, can you go in the refrigerator and grab me another one of my sodas that's up there?
Yeah.
I am thirsty. Oh, thank you. All right. Yes, thank you. Ah. Excuse me, guys. I'm thirsty for some reason. Okay. So. Okay, we get this. And so the legs go down. Let's see, maybe I can use something here. Yeah, I must be. Yeah. Oh, Ian, were you in here when I was showing that master grade G-Saviour? If not, I'm going to show it off again. Okay, so okay, let's do it. It's really the star of the show. Came all the way from Australia. Trying to be careful with it. And there we go. Oh, master grade. Bam. Weathered. Very awesome. And it was packed amazingly. Like, Santo, do you like typically ship fragile things? Where's that? Check this out. It was in this, which I wouldn't even know what you call it. It's like made for Gunpla? That would be hilarious. And then inside it was just full of foam. That was amazing. Oh, the chat's laggy on your end? Yeah, packing with care, yeah. And all the way from Australia in like 3 days. That was pretty crazy. Okay, let's get back to this. All right, so there was this, and when you open it, oh, that's funny. It even says to open with this, and then you plug this. Hold on. Make sure I'm doing the right thing. I don't want to break something, but what is this? Huh, because it's saying it can go down lower, but I don't think so. Okay, so the picture just showed it looking lower than it really is. That's kind of weird. And right here it shows where you would pull it down. That looks like it's something different. So, let's see. The containers of spare I had from the launch of the entry grade line. Bandai sent us a bunch of promotional barrels with the normal box inside, meant to be for display. Oh, that's interesting. That's very cool. Okay, so we got that going. Interesting. I'm seeing some. Oh, okay, that's the arm. All right. So then this plugs in here. That's a metal joint. Okay. That seemed a little tough. I didn't want to break it, but I got it. Okay. Lucas, what did you do? Oh. All right. Okay, I have to pull these down, but that seems like a little difficult. And they still have these little tabs at the end. Ah, okay, because it goes the other way. There we go. You know what? Let me see if I can move this. And then like that. Okay. Back to this. Okay, got these down. Okay. All right, and then on this arm, oh, okay, turn this way. Interesting. There's like a little tab in here. There's like that U-shaped piece that's in like that. And then I plug this back on. Oh, and then this part. There, that's better. And it's supposed to go on. Oh. Oh. Okay, so then this plugs in here. Hold on. Okay, so that's going to be very awkward, getting the hand in this. Yeah, it's kind of similar, but like to get it in the arm, I mean, they do have these newer hands that are flexible. That's it, probably do that first. Huh. These Advanced Zeta hands are weird. They're like long. I feel like I'm gonna break it, but it's made to bend like that. That was a chore. Okay. All right, hopefully I got it. No, actually, that's the wrong hand. Okay, wait, hold on. Oh, maybe this is, I see. Man, this thing is confusing me. Okay, so if I do this, man. Okay, this is probably the hardest part of it, but it's kind of interesting how they engineered is a very like loose plastic that won't break. So I'd have to have the hand that way. Sorry. Interesting. This, I don't know about this. I know it must be pretty boring because I'm not even talking that much. So it shows the hand like this, but then like that. Oh yeah, thanks Ian, thanks for looking. Yeah, it's okay. Maybe that did it actually, although it's still weird because it's like the hand is almost stretched out in a way. Huh. Looks a little weird. I mean, it actually looks cool, but the hand is not what I was expecting. But it is very interesting how bendy the hand is for that motion. And in the picture, it actually doesn't show it. Let's see. I don't know, I'll just try that for now. Yeah, ball peg on the hand, yeah, that makes it nice. All right, well, looks cool. What are some other parts to it? Looks like it's weird how there's very little to this. There's really very little to this. Okay, and then the stand attachment. Yeah, yet another thing to try to figure out, so making sure I have the right piece, right? Maybe not. Oh, for the death size? Okay, I have not seen that. Yeah, I remember the one for the wing 0, and it was just kind of like didn't make sense. Okay, yeah, this. I think the problem is it's these black and white photos, and I can't really get a good look at. Okay, accidentally took something off. All right, well, I'm gonna have to do some trigonometry to figure that one out. Oh yeah, it might be. Yeah, the songs are changing. But you know what, guys, I think that's gonna be it for now. Just wanted to show off the new stuff that Master Grade G-Saviour got from Santobel. Me do a video on that because that thing is sick. Thanks Santobel for all this stuff. I feel like I was in Australia. That was nice. And then yeah, that HCM Pro, amazing. Love it. I want to collect more of those. And then yeah, this Wondwort, I got to figure out how to get all of its stuff together. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We will talk later.